Do you want to start streaming to Twitch, but you only have an Android or iPhone? Well, lucky for you, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to stream your mobile games or yourself IRL style using your Android or iPhone in today's video. So if that sounds good to you, drop a quick like on the video so other streamers can find this video, and let me show you how to stream to Twitch using your mobile devices. The process between Android and iOS used to be very different, but now it's pretty much the same, though there are a few key differences. So I'll make sure to point them out in the video. So we'll start using the Android process, and I'll interject with little differences with the iOS functions. So if you're on Android, the first thing you want to do is go to the Play Store, and then once you're in the Play Store, we're going to search for an app called
Guys, I'm
Prism
traveling
Live.
with
We're going to be using
using
the
this
Prism
app.
Live Studio app instead of the native Twitch app because you can't really do much in the Twitch app. All you can do is either stream yourself or your game and nothing else. You can't have chat or anything fun like that. So using this app is going to open up so many more possibilities for us to customize our live streams. And they were nice enough to sponsor today's video, so shout outs to Prism. So once you've navigated to the Play Store page, you're going to hit install, and you're going to install the app. And while the app is installing, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, I'm going to leave their email address in the description down below because they're going to have answers to all your questions much faster and easier than I will. So once the app is done downloading, we're going to simply open up the app, and it's going to prompt us to their home screen where we're going to have to log in. So you can see we have a couple options. We have Facebook, Google, Twitch, and their new B2B cloud software, which is pretty cool because basically, if you don't know, it just allows companies to be able to stream their own services through this app. But that's not really going to apply to most of you watching this, but I thought it was a cool little anecdote. So since this video is how to stream on Twitch, we're going to hit the Twitch option.
Yes, hello.
And next it's going to prompt us to log in with our Twitch account. That way we'll be able to stream to Twitch directly through this app, as well as being able to see our chat and a couple other things. So we're going to put our username and password and log in. Once you've logged in, we're going to hit the authorize button to allow us to connect to our Twitch account. Next, we're going to have to grant the app permissions like access to our camera, microphone, and files and media, so that way it can see us, hear us, and be able to save our streams. So we're going to hit OK, and then we're going to have
Yes,
the
welcome.
allowances. So for this one, we're
Say
going to
hi
do
to
while using
us,
the app, while
please.
using the app, and allow. That way the app can properly work for our streams. So by default, we have this little pop-up that now says that Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch support have now been added in the recent update, which I will be covering more on in a little bit, so please be patient. But we can actually just click anywhere outside that, and now you can see we have a couple things at the bottom. We have our Connect tab, which if you wanted to, you could scan the QR code to the PC or remote control, but that's a little bit different than what we're doing today. So the main one that we're going to be focusing on is this Live tab here. They also have video and photo if you wanted to record photos.
Yes,
videos of
hello,
yourself, but
hello
most of you
guys.
probably are not going to want to do that.
Today
So
we
we're
are going
focused
to
mainly
learn
on the
how
live
to
tab, which
stream.
focuses on live streaming. Get it right? So right above the live
We are
tab,
going
you
to
can
be
see we have
here
the ready
every
button,
day,
which we're not ready to
so
stream
make
yet,
sure
so we're
you
not
are
going to
here.
quite click that just yet. But
Yeah.
above that, we have three different options. We have the
You can
VTuber
say hi
option,
in the
which will
comment
create a
section
VTuber
so that
avatar,
I know
and will
where you're
listen to
coming
our
from.
microphone. And every time we talk, it'll move the VTuber's little mouth, which is pretty cool. I also have a more in-depth video on the VTuber settings, which will be
Hello
in the top right
guys.
corner if you want to watch that video after this video. But you also have the option of doing camera. So if you wanted to click on the camera option, it'll be an IRL stream. So if you're out getting coffee or if you're at the gym and you want to stream yourself to Twitch doing that, you'll likely want to use the camera feature so that way you can live stream to Twitch with your camera. Now, for most of you, if you're watching this, you're probably going to want to stream your mobile games like Clash of Clans or Angry Birds. I don't know what you guys are playing these days. But if that's the case, you're going to want to click on the screen option next to that. And then we're going to want to allow the launching of Prism Live on top of other apps. So we're going to hit OK. It's going to bring up our settings. And what we want to do is go down to Prism right there. And we're going to make sure that this is now enabled. So basically what this is going to do is it's going to allow Prism to be over the other apps so it can successfully capture and stream your
Hello
gameplay on your
guys.
phone. So
Hello
once you've done
guys.
that, we're going to take the
We are
top
about
left
to
corner and
start
hit the little arrow
streaming
back.
our
And now we
first
have
game.
two different
Our
options
first
here.
game.
So these
So
two
make sure
options
you
are
don't go.
basically going to be your
Leave
different
a
stream
comment
designs
there.
for each
Share the
setup. So
live
basically
so
you're going
that
to
we
have a
can
portrait
proceed.
setup and a landscape setup, which means if your phone is in landscape mode, that's what your stream design is going to look like. But if you switch it to portrait mode, which is up and down, then you'll also be able to change that design as well. So they're going to have different designs and layouts for each little setup, which is what we're going to do right now. So we'll start with the landscape option, and we're going to design the landscape option. And then you can also design the portrait option if you're playing portrait games, but you really only need to design one if you don't plan on switching and moving your phone around all the time. If you're familiar with OBS Studio or anything like that, this is kind of where you're going to be making all of your changes on how your stream looks like. So I'm going to turn my phone to the side. You'll be able to see a little bit better. I'm going to zoom out for you guys. So this is basically what your stream looks like. So as you can see in the background, we have a screen capture. So that's going to be anything that pops up on your screen, aka your game. And then in the bottom left, we have a little chat widget. So anytime that someone chats in your Twitch chat, it'll pop up on your screen and on their screen as well. So if you wanted to mess,
So
I'm going to put
good.
my
Guys, I'm failing to do what? To put this on the screen, but I'm working on it. So let me try to put the game on, then I can proceed. Let me first end the live, then I'll come back. Okay.